Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from Tnj, and man, we're going up against the Chargers week 1, and let's just look at who he's got. He's got Drew Brees. He's about to be airing it out with Drew Brees. 99 awareness, 90 throw power, accuracy across the board. It's about to be a tough matchup for me. Then he's got Leveon Bell. I mean, he's got two studs right there at quarterback and running back. Let's look at his receivers here. He's got Brandon Cooks, so I'm gonna need Darius Slay to have a good game there because he's gonna be matched up against a burner here, and I can already see it, man. He's gonna be trying to go deep all game because if you got Brandon Cooks, you gotta take advantage of that speed. Rashard Matthews is second. Ted getting in the slot, so he's got a fast slot here. So hopefully I can cover that. Let's look at his tight ends here. Delaney Walker, you know he's elite, so he's going to be matched up against some of my linebackers. And remember, I have some speed at my linebacker position, so actually some safeties that also are going to be covering them. So we'll see what I can throw at him. Let's see his offensive line. So it looks like he has a pretty good offensive line. It looks like his center's really bad, but it looks like his offensive line is pretty stout there. But at left hand, he's got Quentin Coples, Elvis Dumerville, an older end there. His tackle is Brandon Mebane and Clinton McDonald. Missy at left outside linebacker. So he's got. It looks like he's got an older defense here. So I might be looking to take advantage because remember I have this good old line, and it doesn't look like he's got anybody dominant on his defense. It looks like all his offense is dominant and nobody really on his defense. I mean, he's got Brett Grimes, but look at Brett Grimes. He's even 34 and he's slow. So he has no corners with above 80. Look at his top corners are 87 speed, 87 speed, and he's got 89 speed. So man, we might be looking to throw over the top of Demaryius Thomas, Carlos Henderson, and Chris Godwin. I mean, we have all of our receivers are at least 4 ticks above their top 2, 3 or 4 ticks above their top 2. So then he's got Ladarius Webb. Look, he's got a really old team, and then he's got Malcolm Jenkins, who Malcolm Jenkins is pretty good though. I gotta admit, Malcolm Jenkins is pretty good. He's gonna be coming with the hitters for sure. But look at his hit power; it's only 77. I'm surprised it's so low, but his pursuit is 87, which is good. But man, we're gonna be looking to attack this defense because it looks like he's got a bunch of old, slow guys. So let's just get into this gameplay, man, because I'm excited, man. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. This is what I play for, man. I play Ultimate Team and this league, so man, I'm geeked for this first game of the season, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna try to make the playoffs. We're not even gonna try to make the playoffs. We're trying to go undefeated, man. This is a 32 user league, man. The first week going up against the Chargers, the division opponent right away. I can't even talk. I'm so geeked, but let's go.
Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Chargers going up against the Broncos.
So here we go, man. The 2017-2018 season is underway. We got the Denver Broncos. We're at home, man. This is a Monday night game in real life. But here, man, we're getting excited because we get to play a defense who we kind of have some advantages versus because we got some young receivers on the outside, but we can't forget about their offense. They got Leveon Bell getting the ball early in the game, and right on the first drive, he's going for a 4th and 7.
Give me that.
And he throws it right to my guy, Tavon Wilson Sr. And this is one of the reasons why I have him back there. I needed an old vet. And he's not even old, to be honest. He's like 27 years old. He's not even that old. But right out of the gate, I told you, man, I drafted that offensive line to purposely run the ball because I want to establish the run early in these games so that I can set up the play action late. And here, Isaiah Crowell is getting another big gain. And right away, 30 yards off of 2 rushes. And we're going to give it to him one more time here. We're going to get an open hole, cut to the inside, broke that tackle. If we would have broke that tackle, that was the touchdown right away. But here on a 3rd and goal, I'm dropping back to pass with Jacoby Brissett. But I try to scramble, and I get smacked. Oh, my goodness. So I had to settle for 3 on that one. And you know what? His defense, man, I mean, right now I see a lot of holes in that defense. I can do a lot of things versus defense. So when I get back, though, on defense, look at that move he put on Justin Simmons. And that's the thing, man, with Justin Simmons back there. He's got no awareness. His awareness is like 60. His play recognition is 60. So I have to user him a lot to get him a lot better than what he is. Because look at that angle. Look at that angle Justin Simmons took to Leveon Bell. And Leveon Bell, 2 carries there, and he gets into the end zone. So I get the ball back, down 4, finding Chris Godwin over the middle. Man, this is going to be a connection that I'm going to love the whole season because Chris Godwin, he's a burner. And here on a play action, I'm giving the ball to Gerald Everett, the rookie. And look at that. I forget to let go of the precision modifier, so I'm celebrating before I even score. But I do get the ball back on a 3rd and goal, and I try to run to the outside there. He puts on a run commit up the middle, and he still stops it. The cornerback gets in there, stops us. So now we settle for 2 field goals early in this game. And, you know, that's going to be troubling for us because we know how good Le'Veon Bell is. And there he is breaking off another great run up the middle. And you know what? He's going to go right back to him. Look at this run information he's got. But this time he's going to play action pass. And he's going to throw across his body. And that's Tavon Wilson Jr. once again, and he's taking this one to the house. And, man, I'm telling you, man, he definitely impressed me. I didn't expect him to be this good on the back end, but he's definitely going to need to cover for Justin Simmons. And right the next drive, right on cue, Le'Veon Bell busts out another long gain. And what's funny about this, man, I'm in a 4-6 defense. How the hell is he getting through these holes like this? He should not be running like this, but it is Le'Veon Bell. But look at the holes he's running through. They're wide open. But Jacoby Brissett, man, I'm telling you, he impressed me this game. My initial thought is that, you know, he's really good at play action, but there's just something about him, man. He's completing all these passes, but I don't know. Maybe I need some more speed at quarterback, maybe something. But here he's getting it done early. Chris Godwin, he's going to get into the end zone. And Jacoby Brissett with his first touchdown pass on the year. And we're going to take the early 20-14 lead here. And Le'Veon Bell continues his dominance. It takes 3 guys to take him down. And look at this. He's already at the 200-yard marker with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. And here he's finding his guy over the middle. Justin Simmons makes the touchdown saving tackle. And remember, he's got Drew Brees, so he can sling it around the field. And once again, Le'Veon Bell is getting in for the touchdown. So now we are down, man. We have 2 picks. We have no turnovers at this point, but we have 2 picks, and we're down 1. But here I'm finding Chris Godwin on the run once again. And Chris Godwin, he puts on a juke move there. Gets down to the 10, but here on a 2nd and 3, I'm giving the ball to Isaiah Crowell, and he's going to get in for his first touchdown on the season. Isaiah Crowell, man, I'm telling you, he has the perfect blend of power and speed. He has 88, 89 speed. I forgot what it was exactly. But then he can truck and he can juke, 92 juke moves. So I go for 2 on that, and I get it. So I go up by 7 here. And Le'Veon Bell, we're going to slowly start to slow him down. Remember, he had 205 yards in the second quarter. Here, he's going for it on a 4th and 1. We could have had the ball back before half. But here he is on a 2nd and 10.
Gotcha, bitch.
Dropping back to pass, thinking he could throw a Hail Mary. Tavon Wilson Sr., he's all over the field, I'm telling you. So that ends the half. We go into the halftime with a 28-21 lead. So we get the ball back, and look who it is. Carlos Henderson gets his first catch as a Bronco. He's a Bronco in real life. I had to get him because we had to get our rookies, man. You got to get your rookies on your favorite team for these drafts, man. Got to make them superstars. And here, Isaiah Crowell getting another run to the outside, and he is looking good in this game, man. But here on a 1st and 10, I get a little greedy here, try to fit it in, and it gets tipped and picked off. Man, and you know, I don't throw a lot of interceptions, but that time I tried to sneak it in. I try to get greedy, but here, like I said, Le'Veon Bell, he's going to start to slow down. Remember, He had 200 yards in the second quarter. Look at him now. He can't do anything. He's trying to run with Leveon Bell, so I'm forcing him to pass the ball. But eventually we get him to punt on that drive. He didn't want to take any risks there because it's early in the third quarter. And here I'm dropping back to pass with Jacoby Brissett. And instead of throwing it away, I take the sack. What am I doing on that one? So I face a 3rd and 16 here. I find nobody open. Try to get it to A on that play. Gerald Everett over the middle, but I get hit as the ball is thrown. So now he gets the ball back, 28-21. He can't do anything with Le'Veon Bell. I'm telling you, I had that 46 defense early in the game. I don't know why a 46 defense can't stop a run game. But once I switched to the 4-3, I was stopping a run like nothing. I mean, he couldn't do anything. I was forcing him to throw the ball. And at this point, he has 2 picks. So we're trying to get him to throw another pick. And this time, Quan Alexander gets in for the sack on the play action. So he's facing a 3rd and 14 here. So, you know, he's going to try to test me. And Awuzie gets a pick there. And he's going to take it back to the 20-yard line. So we are in good field position here, up 7. So you know I'm going to try to run the ball here. And Isaiah Crowell is busting off a big gain here, breaking tackles, getting out of bounds here inside the 10-yard line. But I eventually had to settle for a field goal. I cannot get in. I do need to work on my red zone offense. I do need to work on my goal line offense because 3 field goals off of 3 turnovers, that's not going to cut it. Once you get to these better teams, and there I'm smacking them over the middle. Quan Alexander with a hit there. So he's facing a 4th and 8 here, and he gets a penalty. And that looks like it's Kenny Clark jumping off sides there. So they got a 4th and 3 here. And Quan Alexander with the user pick there. And we take it down to the 6-yard line. I read that one like a book. So now we are up 10 here in the 4th quarter. Jacoby Brissett is going to drop back to pass and get smacked. And look at this scrum that this guy gets caught up in. Robert Quinn, he's going to take this one all the way back. Isaiah Crowell is going to hunt him down at the 3-yard line. And just like that, right off of a pick, a user pick, in fact, he gets the ball back after smacking Jacoby Brissett. And, man, I cannot stress the importance of awareness as a quarterback because if you don't have awareness, you fumble a lot of sacks. So here we get the ball back. This time I'm trying to push the ball down the field. I playmaker my guy over the middle. And that's going to be caught by who else but Chris Godwin over the middle. And I give the ball to Isaiah Crowell because, man, look at that block on the outside. I think that was Demaryius Thomas. What a great block by him there. So here we are on a 2nd and 8 in the 4th quarter. Dropping back to pass, rolling out right with Jacoby Brissett. I playmaker my guy upfield. Get it to him. And who else? Demaryius Thomas gets in for the touchdown. His first touchdown of the season. So I take the 38-28 lead here in the 4th quarter. And who else is getting the ball for him but Le'Veon Bell? He can't throw the ball down the field because if he does, man, he knows it's going to be a pick. So he's throwing all these short routes, but I'm giving him all these short routes because I want him to throw down the field. I want him to take advantage. But here he's getting the ball once again to Le'Veon Bell. And Drew Brees doesn't have that many passing yards. If you pay attention, he doesn't even have 100 passing yards yet. And here he's testing me again. Quan Alexander, cover that route. I told you, man, I'm baiting him, man. I want him to throw these deep passes. I want him to throw to my guys. So we take over here on the next drive. Chris Godwin, once again, almost made a defender miss, but he gets stopped short. And here on a 2nd and 3, Jacoby Brissett is going to find his guy, Demaryius Thomas. And I get down to the goal line, but this time I capitalize. I score on the pitch here. And just like that, man, he's down by 3 scores. And Joey Bosa finally gets involved in this game. And he gets the sack there. And that's going to be the end of the game, man. He's not about to do anything else. 45-28. Jacoby Brissett has 343 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Not bad. Isaiah Crowell with 134. And look at that. Le'Veon Bell only had about 30 yards rushing in the second half. Remember, he had 205 in that first half. But look at my boy Chris Godwin, 158. Demaryius Thomas with 82 yards. They both get a touchdown. And I forced 5 turnovers. Awuzie, I'm glad to see him get a pick, but that's going to do it for this episode, man. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. We'll be back for the next episode.